Hello, so today I'm going to talk to you about the pin-up straightening kit. So if you've heard of the salon keratin blow dries, this is exactly the same thing, but it's in a kit form. So what I'll show you here is how to apply it, how to develop it, and the results you'll get. Now firstly, what we've got here is we've got colour treated hair. Now the product works completely well on colour treated hair, but you do have to understand if your hair is damaged, it won't be able to take the straightening phase with the irons. So in your pin-up straightening kit, you'll find a bottle of Clarifying Shampoo, the straightening treatment, leave-in conditioner, gloves, and the instructions. In addition, you'll also need a comb, sectioning clips, towel, and ceramic straighteners, and a hairdryer. You need to make sure you use good quality ceramic straighteners when you do this application. Right, so the first step is to clarify your hair with the pin-up clarifying treatment that's in the kit. Make sure you clarify twice and rinse well, and only use 50% of the clarifying treatment because you have to use the rest later on. So with the hair clarified, towel dried and combed through, the first step is to apply the treatment. So take the part 2 treatment, work the nozzle, apply a small amount into the palm of your hand, and then take a tangle comb and apply the treatment through the hair from root to tip. And then once applied, comb through. Now the key here is to work from smooth sections and really comb the treatment through the hair. And what it's doing at this stage is it's changing the bonds inside the hair. So it's smoothing the hair out and it's removing the frizz and the wave pattern. So the key to remember is to work it through the hair from the roots all the way down, just as you would a regular treatment like a conditioner or a balm. Now with the treatment smoothed and combed through the hair, it's time to go on to the development phase. Development times vary based on the hair type and texture. This particular hair has been lightened and colour treated, so it has a reduced development time. But you need to check the instructions based on your own hair type. If you have bleached or fine hair, leave the product on to develop for 5 to 10 minutes. If you have normal or generally coloured hair, leave it on for 20 to 30 minutes. And if you have very thick or coarse hair, leave the product on 30 to 40 minutes before moving on to the next step. So now with the treatment removed and the hair re-clarified, it's time to put the leave-in conditioner on. So all you need to do is make sure you've combed the hair out, so it's sitting nice and smooth, and then you just take your leave-in conditioner and begin applying it through the hair. And as you do so, just take your comb and comb it all through. And what that conditioner is going to do is it's going to give some protection for the heat phase that's about to come with the straightening irons. So work all of that through the hair like this, and then after you've applied the leave-in conditioner, you can rough dry the hair to 80%. So this is a result from 80% rough drying. So the leave-in conditioner was applied, and then I just rough dried it to 80%. There's still some moisture in there which you want to work with that when you iron the hair. So the next stage is really important, it's the ironing. So you want to use a high quality straightening iron because the less expensive ones give an uneven heat across the plate. So use a high quality one so it can slide down the hair. And the first thing you want to do is work with sections. So section the hair into 3 on one side, and then on the other. With the back section, what you want to do is take the section apart like this and comb that smooth, just twist it lightly, and then just section at the top, and then take your straightening iron and work with very small panels of hair starting from the back. Now this is the most time consuming part of the process, but it's really important because you want to make sure that you're working with these smooth sections of hair and going over them several times. And what will happen is, the more you do that, the more the bulk it will reduce, because the process hasn't yet finished. So start at the back and work all the way up to the front. And here we go, this is the finished result. And as you can see, the hair is perfectly straight and smooth, and this will remain now for about 6 weeks. So whenever the hair is washed, it can be washed and then blast dried with a hairdryer, and it will sit smooth and it will sit straight. Immediately after the treatment, you've got to remember 2 things. You can't pull the hair back or tie it back, and you can't wash it for 72 hours. But if the hair feels a bit greasy on about day 2, you can use some dry shampoo. So there you go. For more information, visit the Facebook page or the website.